It's mail day today, and I'm going to show you what I got as a pickup from eBay. I'm a Wisconsin sports collector, and I haven't really got much into vintage because it was kind of before my time, and it wasn't really all that interested. I have a T206 card, and I've got a couple of cards that are considered vintage, but really not that much. But I was thinking, and plus another thing is vintage is so expensive. But um, I've got kind of all the Paul Molitor cards that I want. I've got all the Robin Young cards that I want. I had a run of both of those players. The new guys, I don't really have a lot of interest in. Um, but I was thinking, hey, I don't have many Hank Aaron cards, and obviously his big cards, his rookie card, and some of those cards, early '50s cards, they were really kind of out of my price range. But the Brewers cards, Hank Aaron in a Brewers uniform, that's an easy one that I could go for. And so um, I'm going to start doing that. That's kind of my next thing to do on my collection. So that's what I've got here today. And this is a card that I've kind of wanted for about 30 years, ever since I was a kid, but I've never picked it up. And it is the Hank Aaron 75 Tops. These cards from 1975 are very condition sensitive. And so if you get them in high grade, then you're really doing something, because nobody was really paying attention to condition at that time. If you were getting a pack of cards, it was just to play with, basically, for have fun with it, or especially if you were a kid. Um, it wasn't probably until the 80s that people started to really pay attention to condition and that sort of thing. So, similar to my Robin Yount, this Hank Aaron has condition issues, but it's not terrible. Um, it's not terrible, so it's acceptable, and for the price, it's it's very much one of those cards that's in my budget to pick up. So I have a couple other Hank Aaron cards I want to pick up. I think he has about six um, cards from his time with the Brewers, Hank Aaron. So I want to pick up all of those cards. I have two. The other Hank Aaron in a Brewers uniform is this card, which I really like. Um, this is the SSPC, and it says 1975, but it's actually the 1996. There is a 1975 card that I still need to get. I just like how the picture is. It's nice images on that in that set, and the condition on this one is pretty good. Um, the back here on this is the 75. So he also has a hostess, two hostess cards from 75, 76, two tops cards, and two of these SSPC cards, 75, 76. So that's six cards. It's very attainable. The price is reasonable on those cards. So that is how I can get into vintage and get started kind of in my price range on cards that I could reasonably pick up. And so that's my goal, is to do that. Also, I have there's a lot of Hank Aaron cards that are more modern, past his playing days, but there are a few of them in a Brewers uniform. I want to pick those up. And once I get all of his cards during his playing days and pick up some of these that are in a Brewers uniform when he's past his playing days. And then I have a few, but not many, Hank Aaron in the Milwaukee Braves uniform. Um, I have mostly some of his modern, well, I have all the cards I do have is his modern version of his Milwaukee Braves uniform cards. So if I were to get into vintage, um, Hank Aaron would definitely be the player that I would go for. Just wanted to show you that, and also the 1975 tops. I wish they were kind of the same. They have different colors. Hank Aaron has the yellow and red, and Robin Yount has the orange and brown. So just wanted to show you that my pickup there, and I will have another player I'm gonna start to collect a little bit is Eddie Matthews. I think his cards are very affordable, and that's maybe the player that I'm going to dip into more vintage. Is Eddie Matthews and Warren Spahn also. I'd like to get some of his cards, and I've already started to pick up some of his cards. Those two players I think are very affordable, and if they're going to get into vintage, that'd be the way to go for me. I'll start to bring those in and let you see them when I get them. So thanks for watching.